So we come to the third move in this sort of yogic qigong sequence, and we've got the ujjayi breath. Basically, ujjayi breath means victorious breath. This move, by the way, is the third move of this sequence, and it's called draw the arrow to let the arrow fly. Bit of a mouthful there. Or open the bow to shoot the golden eagle. Okay, it's the wording's different in all of them, but again, it's similar-ish. Nice one because it opens out the chest. Again, we're not destroying the qigong sequences or the tradition of it. We're just basically, because they're great motions and movements, you can use them in many different ways with different setups, etc., and different breathing. And again, they shouldn't be set in stone anyway. They should be adapted to your body, your metabolism, etc., your nervous system and your body. And again, they're lovely motions, these ones, really functional motions that open out the chest are great. So we're going to go with the breath, and then we're going to calibrate and synchronize the breath with the motion, integrate the breath with the movement. Okay, so that's what it is, movement, and we're just linking that to motion. So the breathing, in short, again, pull up from the perineum, and all you're going to do is breathe in through the nose and out through the nose while filling up the belly like a balloon, and then letting go. And then the belly area, call it the belly area, the belly button area, whatever you like to call it, will decrease and increase naturally. I'm overemphasising there, you don't have to do that. But again, this sort of thing will happen, okay? The natural rise and fall of the belly button will happen. So with that, we're going to start with a yogic breath. Generally, yogic breath, there's loads of different sorts of yogic breath. It's generally in through the nose and out through the nose. Okay, unlike Pilates breath, they're just trying to fire the core in a different way. And that's to lengthen the breath. Because it's a smaller filter through the nose, that helps us lengthen the breath, both the in-breath and the out-breath. So that gives us a little bit of length. So say you're in a yogic posture, that helps you really lengthen that breath. Gives the mind something to focus on. And also ujjayi breath, we grip at the esophagus, which we'll demonstrate in a minute. That helps us lengthen the breath even longer. Again, the benefits, it stimulates the thyroid gland, which helps with weight control, etc. Helps us build the heat within the body, helps us stimulate the nervous system, and we're just going to go for that now. So start with that. We're going to breathe in through the nose as we fill up from the bottom of the belly button all the way up to the whole belly, to the chest, to the upper chest, and then all the way back down. Again, if that gets too complicated, just go for the belly area. But really, it's coming up from, as you fill up, the lower abdominal to the upper abdominal, all the way up to the lower chest, upper chest, then goes back the other way as you exhale from the upper chest, lower chest, upper abdomen, down to the lower abdomen. That will happen naturally anyway. If you fill up the belly and then come up to the chest and then back down, that will happen naturally. Don't want to overcomplicate it there, but just simply breathe in through the nose, and that'll come all the way up to the upper chest eventually. Then exhale, let go. That goes up and down the chakras. Not going into detail with that at the moment, because we're not going down that line. So as you do this, once more, pull up from the perineum, breathe in through the nose, the belly will fill up all the way up to the chest, and then exhale out through the nose. Just start with that, and that will reverse as you go back down, decrease, the chest will decrease, and the belly area will decrease. Okay, so again, start with that, breathing through the nose, fill up the belly like a balloon, and exhale, let go. Now, to add the ujjayi breath in, if you can't get this, don't worry, just stick to the breathing. As long as you are breathing, I don't care what anyone says, it's good. Okay, again, we're gonna breathe in, and the way to demonstrate this, or to get used to it to start off with, is do the opposite of what we're saying. Open the mouth and go. Again, if you can, the way to demonstrate that so you can hear it, it's a raspy sound from the back of the throat. sort of whistling, silky ujjayi breath, victorious breath from the back of the throat. It's like a that sort of sound, but with the mouth closed. Okay, so it's a again, I'll do it with the mouth open so you can hear it. Then we're going to close the mouth and do it. It's breathing in through the nose. And you'll feel that you want to lengthen the out breath. You'll feel like the whole lot lengthens. You stick with even breathing. But again, I find that hypnotic breath, lengthen the out breath, brings in the subconscious part of the mind and helps everything relax even deeper. So what you do is breathe in and just let go, and you'll find you'll go longer generally, even if it's a second or two longer than the in-breath. And that helps us even further stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps with sort of, you know, sleep, digestion, rest, relaxation, all the things we don't think about, all the involuntary things of the body, the housekeeping part of the body, the nervous system, stuff like that, the parasympathetic nervous system. But again, don't overcomplicate it. If it's just the basics, breathing is the way like a balloon and breathing in out for the nose, then do that. If you get the other bits as you go, then great, as long as you are breathing. Now we're going to calibrate and synchronize that to the motion. Really good one this is. As with all the sequences or anywhere is Tai Chi Yoga, Pilates, Qigong, only go in as deep as you like. Exploit the speed and tempo to match you. Okay, you don't have to match my breath. That's something I meant to say just then. Again, you just want to be natural with it. If you need to go down deeper, make it a little bit harder, you can do. Again, this one can either be done up here, but I'm going to start down here in a sort of traditional way. Horse riding stance, feet slightly out. Not Charlie Chaplin, completely out, but again, not completely. You can keep them ahead or just slightly out. You'll find a sort of sumo style even. So again, if you want to go deep, you can do. If you want to go wider and deeper, you can do. Optional. I would go no further than knees and arm and toes personally. Shoulders over hips, head over shoulders. From here, again, generally in the traditional form, we start here because a lot of the meridians run here. You're going to breathe in and exhale, open up the chest. So from here, you're going to breathe in, or you can come up here. That's what I like. And as you come down, you're going to exhale and open out the chest. Shoulders come down, they don't come up around the ears. Exhale. Again, the traditional form, generally an L shape here. I would just open out the chest, hand coming back towards you. Shoulders down here, check. Then it's push up for the heels, and it's shoulders down. It's if you want to elongate that motion on the out breath, then do that. Again, get lost in the breath, the motion, the movement, and soothe yourself with the sound of your own breath. Again, breathing in, coming up, exhaling down, open up that chest, shoulders down, okay? Again, breathing in here, then elongate the out breath if you like, or leave it even, see what suits you. If you want to go deeper, but no deeper than knees and arm and toes. Shoulders over hips, head over shoulders. Breathing in, exhaling, open out the chest, and all the organs in the chest, the heart, the lungs, the pericardium, the heart lining, being opened out like a chest. Find a spot on the wall if you like, and fire that exhale through. Okay, again, we're in a traditional qigong sequence. It helps with vision, etc., focusing on certain points, the liver, down on the right hand side of the body. But again, don't get too caught up in that, because no, what anyone says, if you're breathing, especially with the abdominal breathing, you'll be massaging all the internal organs with the breath, the motion, the movement. With each breath, you're diving to that breath, or diving even deeper with that relaxation with each breath. Lovely. That was the third one in the 8 qigong sequence, and the fourth one is Wiesel gazes backwards.